Hi, I'm Dennis.
I'm Daniel.
I'm Paige. Hi. Today we are going to learn how to make a tie blanket. I learned how to make this blanket by working at Joann Fabrics, and it's a very easy, wonderful gift to make. The blanket I'm making today will be the one that I'm going to be giving to my newborn niece, who will be here in about a month. So let's get started. The first thing that you're going to need is fabric, of course, and you can find fabric at Joann's, Hancock Fabrics, and pretty much any fabric store that you want to choose. You need two pieces, one for a top and one for a bottom, and you can make it however long you want to make it. This happens to be 1.5 yards. Of course, for a baby, I don't want it too big. And what I usually use for bigger blankets for adults is about 2 yards, 2.5 yards, depending on how tall they are. The first thing that you want to do is lay it down, having the outside of the blanket up, so that the patterns and the softer side are what's going to be on both the top and the bottom. Then you want to take sewing pins, and you want to just lay the blanket out. Making it fairly even on each side. Then you want to take your pins and you want to just pin each blanket, well, each piece of the blanket together so that you have it connecting. And you want to do this all the way around. Leaving, I mean, depending on how much space you want to leave, you can leave, 6 inches or whatnot. But whatever you feel like having it. So you pin it all the way around, and then you want to take your scissors, and you want to cut a square from each side. Make sure I got it even here. From each corner of the blanket, side of the blanket up, so that the patterns, and you want to cut a little piece of square. This helps for when you tie the corners, which I will show you in just a second. After you cut 4 squares in each corner, you then want to take your scissors and make about an inch slit in the blanket. Then you want to tie in a knot. You want to tie it twice in a knot. And this is how your blanket will be tied all the way around. The reason for cutting these squares in the corners is so that when you go all the way around, they actually will connect, and I'll show you how. It will actually connect here, and when it's finished, it will look more rounded instead of having spaces at the ends. So you want to just tie it all the way around. Don't forget to do the 4 corners, because that really makes a difference in the blanket. When I first started doing this blanket, I actually learned about how to do this by working at Joann Fabrics. One of my coworkers, Lisa, actually is the one who taught me how to make the blanket, and from there I've made, I want to say I've made geez, 30 blankets, and I've given them to family members as gifts. And it's really great when you make them for family members who live up north. My grandmother lives up north, and she uses it all the time because she lives in Missouri, which is really cold. But as you can see, that's just how you do it. You just tie it all the way down, and as you go, you can remove the pins. So, and then after you're done, there's pretty much not anything else really that you need to do. So, I'll show you guys one more time. And then once you can see it bunching up at when you tie it, but after you're done, you pretty much just want to pull it apart a little bit and it kind of unbunches it. But yeah, the slits are going to be about a half an inch to an inch, and then, depending on how even your fabric is, you can go down another inch, make your cuts an inch in lengthwise. So, and I will be back to show you the finished product.
Pause.
Yeah, you probably should have told me. And this is the finished product. As you can see, I tied it all the way around. And this one's a little smaller because it's for a newborn. But as you, if you make it for a larger person, a taller person, you can actually get a finished product like this, a little bit bigger. And you can use any fabric that you like. Make sure it's a fleece fabric though. They're soft and they actually do the job that it's supposed to do. And they're a little tougher. My two credible sources are Lisa from Joann Fabrics in Brandon, Florida. And I actually learned how to make the blankets in 2002. And I consider myself a credible source. I've made over 30 plus blankets. And I also worked at Joann Fabrics in 2002 to 2003. And I hope you learned how to make a great and simple gift for anybody or just for yourself. Thank you.